Hi there, it's Andrew from Parker Adams Boat Sales. I'm here on the beautiful Beaulieu River today and I'm on board a Fairline Squadron 50. This is a 2022 boat powered by twin Volvo Penta D6-480 horsepower on IPS drives, so incredibly easy to handle. And someone's told me recently that I use the word my favourite boat too much. I'm going to struggle not to say it on this one, but maybe I should have a roundup at the end of the year of which one actually was. But this boat is breathtaking. This really is a Fairline back to its true amazing build quality. It's got that sort of super yacht feel to it, high gloss finish inside, beautiful textures on the fabrics, and it is a very, very special boat. If anyone's looking for some 50-foot boat in this category, you need to come down to the Beaulieu River and see this boat. It's really special. Looking forward to showing you the rest of the boats that are coming up next. So where do I start? As I mentioned, this boat is breathtaking. It is a fantastic example of the Fairline Squadron 50. I've not been on a Squadron 50 of this generation before. We sold a Squadron 50 last year. That was the older version of this boat, but it's really interesting to see all the different improvements that they've made. But the styling of it is really, really lovely. I do like these cut-in windows on the side. It gives you that amazing amount of light that comes through into that midships cabin. The other thing I noticed about this boat, it's very white. Sounds like an odd thing to say, but it's got this really bright white hull. It's got a dark matte black on the top, which really accents really nicely with these colours down here. Little touches like the Squadron logo down there is all lit up in LED lighting, and it just looks such a pristine, beautiful boat. And then one of my favourite little ultra anchors all polished up on the front there. So the view on this boat really is very, very cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go round to the back, start at the stern, and then try and show you all the features that I can point out as I go along. The first one is on the stern, so it's got a hydraulic high-low platform, so that platform drops down into the water. Beauty of having something like that is you could have something like a Williams jet rib, have a large jet ski on the back of it. It just gives you that option when you're in a bay of having a few cool toys to play with. But the platform itself is really, really large, so very, very easy to step on board. I like the fact you've got two entrances as you go up. So you've got an entrance on this side, and then the cockpit space then feeds around here, and you've got another door on that side. So it just makes it feel like it's sort of a communal space that you can flow around really nicely. Obviously it has a cover set, and the covers go all the way around here and enclose this into a nice space as well. And then this seat here for probably 3 or 4 people at the back. And then I always say my test for a good flybridge is how many people you can fit around something like a teak table. There is a teak table, it comes with the boat, it's just down there with some chairs as well. That nestled down there, a couple of directors' chairs, and it's a very, very lovely social space. But I'm going to go up onto the flybridge first of all. As you might be able to see, on the flybridge steps, inset into all the wood, you've got LED lights, which must look amazing at night. But it's got that lovely sort of hovering feel from flybridge steps. This week, all of this teak is all being fully cleaned, so there's a few little marks on it, but that's all being fully cleaned, and it will look just as good as down there by the end of this week. Something that strikes me about this flybridge is it's a very, very social space. Here you've got sort of a chaise longue there, another 2 seats facing it. So you've just got groups of people that can sit, talk to each other, and just be really, really connected with each other and the boat. Helm position, co-pilot seat, and then again this beautiful wraparound area at the back here. Nice cockpit table, insets here for drinks. Up in here, if we lift this up here, you have a barbecue, so beautiful barbecue grill. That can be run by the generator, which is downstairs in the engine bay. You've got another fridge in there, and then you've got an ice maker in there. So you really have all of the mod cons up here. But as I mentioned, it just feels that everything is it points all in the right direction. It closes itself up on each other so you can talk to people. All the padding around here, this could all have been left to fiberglass, but it's not. It's got all of the upholstery all the way around. So it feels incredibly premium. You've got a Fusion sound system fitted onto the boat. So you've got an RA90 there. That's a networked radio, so that goes into the Garmin systems. That's of course your IPS drives powering those IPS650s. Full new Volvo Penta style throttle set. Your lovely digital LCD displays, additional Garmin data. What's the water temperature there? Nearly 20 degrees. It is nearly summer. And then a nice array of switches up here, a bow thruster down there as well as a VHF. So it's a very comfortable helm position, and it just has that sort of nice luxury feel. And there's a bimini cover which comes over the whole top as well. So on a day like today, which is very, very warm, you can put that bimini up and that can keep the wind off you. Talking about very, very warm, this boat's also fitted with air conditioning. You can't feel it, but it has been running and it's freezing cold downstairs, which is brilliant. I first looked over this boat last Friday and it was so warm on Friday, and we got this boat down to pretty much icebox temperature. It was really cool. So I always like to give you that view when you first walk in, and this one is a pretty breathtaking one. Love the dark wood. The dark wood and the light upholstery really set this off beautifully. So that is the view there as you walk into here. A lot of the boats that have been sea tagged have gone for this fabric look. It seems to be more popular nowadays, and I get why, because it creates this cosy feel to it. It could be tempted with saying with the dark wood that it would feel quite cold in here, but it doesn't. It feels really, really sumptuous. Big windows all the way around. You've got blinds that drop all the way down. You've got fusion speakers built up into the ceilings. These little LED lights absolutely everywhere. A pop-up television slides up to provide entertainment. And then look inside here. You've got a little cabinet, proper glass doors, and then should almost be twisted round. Little Fairline tumblers there as well. So it's beautiful to see that quality, that attention to detail. Inside here is another fridge, so you've got easy access to your beers when you're up here. Then inside here is just a little cupboard just for storing things. Mentioned the air conditioning on the boat. Nearly every zone in the boat seems to have its own air conditioning unit. So not sure quite how many pumps it's got, but it's got a lot of pumps. And every zone on this boat we got down to a very, very cool temperature. Again, the social side of this boat really does come into its own. Even up here, another seating there for 3 people, their own little sideboard down there. And it just feels a very, very sumptuous, friendly boat. The helm position's really nice. I like the two-tone leather on here. And then everything just feels very, very close at hand when you're driving here. I like the fact the wheel is slightly more central, so it could have been over on that side, but I like the fact it's here. Gives you more of a central feel down the boat. And of course, all of your control systems all around here. Now, on this Fairline Squadron 50, they've gone back to the arrangement. Some boats in recent years have been putting the galley up at the top, and I do like that because it means you're quite connected with the people at the back, but it does mean that you compromise on the amount of social space that you get here. So it is a little bit of those horses for courses. Some people like it, some people don't. But I like the fact that when you come down here, you feel like you're really going down into the ship, and you've got a good galley space here, which is dominated by this window at the back. You've got power sockets, you've got all of this quartz is all beautifully cut in. There's lots of details I love on this, like the cutaway there, mirrors. I go back upstairs, gonna get fit doing this walkthrough tour. The cutaway on here, I love the detail on here. Just the way this has been crafted out really does feel that Fairline, they're just built by exceptional craftsmen, and the way this boat is put together is just beautiful. So let's go back down here. So let's start off in the galley area. There's obviously a generator, that's all controlled from the control units up here. You've got a fridge freezer, so you've got a full-size freezer up there, good size fridge down there as well. You've got a ceramic hob, you've got a microwave, lots and lots of storage space. And then one feature I really like is if we come through this door, this is, well, it looks like a master cabin. Of course, this is the guest cabin. Love the diamond stitched Bentley upholstery all at the top, LED lighting inset all the way around, beautiful rich wood feel in here. That then goes into its own bathroom. If I close that up, I've done the reveal already. If I close that up, again, just the touches, the LED lighting all the way behind there, so the granite really lights up. This is a nice sized bathroom, countertop sink of course, nice amount of mirror space. But, as you saw from the little sneak peek, that then goes through into this cabin. So it works as a Jack and Jill for two cabins in there. Bunk beds in here, ideal for children. And then you get this lovely feeling that you can walk around the boat. And I like places that you can feel that you can go in this area, you can walk round to that, and it just feels very, very connected. I haven't looked under here. I'm guessing there's storage space. Let's have a look, see what's under here. Yep, storage space. There's a couple of engine spare belts down there, power cables, etc. But of course, being a midships cabin, you have this wonderful space down inside here. Lots of consistency on the boat. You've got these lovely cut-ins, again, the quality, the attention to detail throughout. LED lighting up there under the pelmets, LED lighting all the way around, and then have a look at the diamond stitch on there. It's just a beautiful, sumptuous interior, and I love these midship cabins. Look at that. waking up here with your, it feels like your feet in the water. It must be a very, very special feeling. So have a look out there, see what the Beaulieu River's got to show for me today. Beautiful boat next door as well. Porthole opening here, which is nice. Lovely, these bedside light stands. They're fixed in position, so they're not going to fall over. But it's a really, really good size space. Television on the wall. And then in here, you have your own separate heads compartment. So in here, you've got, again, one of these lovely big shower units, LED lighting throughout. Countertop sink, hidden toilet, more cupboard space, another opening window. Blinds, thankfully, so some blinds in there to give you a little bit of privacy in here. But that's the view as you go back down here. Storage all the way down there. It really is a beautiful, beautiful boat. So let's come back up here. Just opening this cupboard. Look at that. It's got its own pull-out larder cupboard. How useful is that? It's a big larder cupboard inside there. All soft close. Clicks back together. There's a drawer space under here. What's in there? In fact, there's glasses. Look at those little glasses all nestled under there. That's a nice touch. And that clips back into place. So let's go back up and I'll show you the engine bay access, which, as you would imagine, is pretty good. And the engine bay is vast on here. So I went in through that door earlier. Let's have a look, see if you can go in this one. Nope, so let's have a look under there. So there you've got your fuel shut-off valves, you've got your forward and aft bilge pumps. What's in this one then? A little learning as we go here. There you go, there is access. I went through the other one earlier. In fact, I'll show you both the access points there. So this one struck me as a really, really good, easy access point in. Lift that up, all on beautiful big gas struts. Good, easy access there to the generator. So the generator is just down there. All of your control systems, all beautifully trunked. LED lighting in here, your battery chargers, all of your isolators individual, your tanks all labelled up, and then these big D6 beasties sitting down here. Quite a long way from the IPS units, which is quite interesting. So you have effectively a transmission tunnel down there, the IPS drives at the back, and then the engine's very, very good, easy access to get all around them for all of your engine maintenance. This engine bay is completely dry as a bone. There's not a single thing out of place. And typical Fairline quality, you can see everything trunked, everything cable tied, everything easy access, and in just utterly pristine condition. And a big old generator there. So let's have a look at that. I think it's a 7 kilowatt generator there. Big chunky generator capable, of course, of running the air conditioning units and all of those onboard systems. Let's come back up again. Courtesy lighting, so you've got some blue courtesy lights that go all the way around, and even that little Fairline logo down there is all illuminated as well, so it must look pretty special at night. I'll just once again give you that view. Drop down table as well, so you can create another sleeping space up here. And I have to say, this boat is pretty magical. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope my enthusiasm for this boat, haven't said it's my favourite, but do you know what? It's got to be pretty close. I hope you've enjoyed it. It is a really, really special boat. It stands out. That's one of the things about this boat. When you look at it from the pontoon, you look across, it's got style, it's got presence, and it really does have something about it. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to arrange a viewing on this beautiful boat, then contact Andrew Baird, who's our broker here at the Beaulieu office. He'd be delighted to show you the boat. And yeah, we look forward to catching up on the next video very, very soon. Many thanks.